Hello everyone, today we'll be making this double flare, also known as 720 flare. Take time to study the formula table that is going to be shown next here. It will really help to make cutting your flare very easy. Also, in cutting your fabric, note that the length part of it must be twice the size of the width, since the length must be folded into two. This is really important. And also, if you're making double flare, make sure that you have two fabrics which is the same size laid on each other. Since I had a longer fabric, I did not have to do this. I just had to fold my fabric into two. So after cutting, I will have two full flares from here. So now, to get your fabric consumption, it is really simple. What you have to do is just take your waist measurement or waist circumference plus skirt length plus sewing allowance. So this is as easy as this. And don't forget to do what I am doing now on the table in order for you to cut your full flare beautifully. So I will need a chalk here in order to draft this pattern. And then, just for safety's sake, I did not want my fabric to dance on the table, so I decided to use my scotch tape to hold everything in place so that everything can sit tight and beautiful while I am doing my thing. So it's just something I chose to do. I think it really helped. So at this point, I'm going to mark my waist circumference, which is my half waist divided by 6.28. And then to get the length of my skirt, I am going to take the measurement from my waist to the hemline of my skirt, and then I mark it at that point there. So remember, from waist to hemline is what you're marking from the waist circumference down there. So I just had to prove that I got my length right. So now I have just got my pattern, and when I open it, you're going to see that I have two full flares there. So now, as you can see, I have my double flare here. So now I'm going to cut the first panel. I'm going to cut one. This is the front panel. And the next flare I'm going to cut through from beginning to the end. This is my back panel. This is really important if you want to have skirt with pocket by the side. But for me, I always love to have my skirt with my flare skirt with side seams. So you can do whatever works for you. Now we're going to pin our front panel to the back panel, and after doing this, we're going to take it to the sewing machine, and then we stitch them down together so that we can have one full flare, which is a 720 flare. So I'll just take it down to the sewing machine and then put everything down. So we are back now, and our 720 flare is joined together. Now we're going to introduce our waistband. So this is my waistband. The waistband should be the total waist measurement plus 2 centimeters or whatever you choose your allowance to be. The width should be whatever you want it to be, so you can choose your width. So now I'm going to, through my waist, I'm going to confirm the real measurement of my waist, if really the measurement I got for the waist is true, because we are going to sew down the back seam allowance, that's the center back seam. So at that point, I have marked my waist circumference at that point. Remember, we had allowances, and don't ever make your waist measurement without adding allowances, because you will need it for your zipper. So from that extra, which is my allowance, I'm going to draw a line from waist to the hemline. So from the waist, I'm going to determine how long I want my zipper to be. So this is what I am doing there. So I'm going to take it to the sewing machine and sew from the mark of the zipper down to the hemline. So we're going to assume that I added my zipper at that point, because this skirt is so tiny I cannot put zipper here. So this is what it looks like now. So after everything now, we are going to attach our waistband as seen here. And after attaching our waistband, then we're going to fold the hem of our fabric, and this would be the end of the process. So just watch me attach my band to my skirt, and if you notice, if it's not too small for you to see, you can see that I have bended the two sides of the end of my hemline to make it easy for me to sew. So I'm just going to find the midpoint and then start pinning from midpoint to the ends of the center back. So just enjoy yourself.